my part today is to describe, and what you're here for is to learn about the data science graduate program. And so within the graduate program, we offer two degrees. The first one is the Master of Science, and the second one is the graduate certificate. The vast majority of our students come here for the Master of Science degree. And, as previously mentioned, we are in the Columbian College of Arts and Sciences, and this will be CCAS, and you'll see that in emails and how to reach out to us. CCAS is really the college that we're under. And as was mentioned previously, we're on the Foggy Bottom, DC campus, right in the heart of Washington, DC, just a few blocks from the White House. So the data science graduate program was launched in 2015, 2016 academic year. So that puts us just about 10 years old. In the first year, we were 30 students. Now we're about 150 to 175 students per year. It just depends on who's graduating, when they're graduating, and how they matriculate through the program. We're a relatively diverse program with about 40% women. And we have a large contingent of international students. About 80% of our students are international. And right now, primarily most of them are coming over from India when we do this. So an overview of our program. So the Masters of Science is 10 courses. Each one of those courses is 3 credits, so it's 30 credits in total. Of those courses, 5 are required core courses and 4 elective courses, and then the capstone course, which gives you the 10 total courses. Within the graduate certificate program, we have 4 courses that are 12 credits. There's 2 required courses and 2 elective courses. We also have a number of students who also get a graduate certificate in GIS. They do the MS in data science, and then 4 courses or 12 credits, and 2 required and 2 elective courses. And 2 of those courses can double count for both the Masters of Data Science and the GIS certificate. So typically, most students come in, especially if you're an international student, you have to maintain full-time status. Full-time status at the graduate level is considered 3 courses per semester. As I said, there's 10 courses that you need to finish. So you can finish in 1.5 to 2 years. You can do 3 semesters and a summer course, or, and this is what the vast majority of students do, is they do 3 courses in the fall and spring, their first year, 3 courses in the following fall, and then their fourth semester, what they do is take what's called the reduced course load, and they just take 1 class, typically capstone, and graduate in 2 years. They do this for both CPT and OPT reasons, and also it allows you some time in the final semester to start looking for jobs while you're taking 1 class, and you're still considered full-time. And so that's what most students do. So they take about 2 years to finish. So if you'd start next fall, you'd be finishing in the spring, not the next spring, but the spring after that. Other students, especially those who are working full-time, do it part-time. They do 1 course per semester. Typically, it takes 3 years to finish it that way, 1 course each semester, and over 1 course during the summer to finish the program. So what we like to show is our data science curriculum map. This is what I've been talking about in terms of how you matriculate and go through the program. So in general, most students in the first semester will take the 3 courses: Intro to Data Science, Data Warehousing, and Intro to Data Mining. In the second semester, you'll take Machine Learning 1 and Data Visualization. Those 5 classes are your 5 required core courses. And then in that second semester, you start taking electives. And the third semester, you take 3 electives. And then the final semester, you take capstone. And we have different pathways. A lot of the students either become pathway to a data scientist with machine learning modeling, or data engineer with ML operations. If you're going the machine learning route, it's deep learning, natural language processing, time series analysis, algorithm design, and data engineer, cloud computing, Linux for DevOps, and network data science. It gives you some other things. So this is, that's the general pathways. We do offer other elective courses. Some of those that did come up on the previous screen, including NLP and deep learning, cloud computing, time series analysis, ethics for data science, Linux for DevOps, network data science, algorithm design for data science, and also we are just one part of the data science across the university, and some of our students will go out and take courses in other programs. We are the more general data science program here at GW. So, who teaches our courses? We have a mix of full-time and part-time faculty. Most of the full-time faculty, they're PhDs in computer science, engineering, geography, and mathematics. In particular, I'm a professor of geography, and so that is my background. I usually do image processing and applying machine learning to that. We have part-time faculty with PhDs in computer science, physics, engineering, computational linguistics, and economics, because we understand that data science is a broad field. And so there's a lot of people with a lot of different backgrounds that can apply it to data science. And there's a lot of ways to apply data science throughout this. So what do we have within our program that's kind of special? One of the big things is, we understand that a lot of you are coming back to school to get a master's to go on for a career. Uh, and so we have a dedicated career coach for the data science program. We share it with just one other program. They meet one-on-one with you, will help you with things like resumes, job search, cover letters, interview skills, salary negotiations, developing a network, meaningful connections and relationships. We understand when you're coming through for a master's, it's a 2-year program. We will start, and it's quick. And so you arrive, you have it's a you move. A lot of people move from halfway around the world, come here, and then you need to kind of build your relationships and start developing this right away. There's a number of job opportunities from alumni and partners. As was mentioned previously, we're right in the heart of DC. We use this program called Handshake with over 35,000 employers that you can go through and look at what job offerings there are. And then there's also university career fairs that occur as well. So what we try to do is, within our graduate program, is support that facilitates a culture of shared learning and understanding. As I said, we are just one program within the Columbian College, which is the largest college here on campus. There's also the GW Library and Academic Commons that helps things with like a Python bootcamp and programming and different resources within it. There's university programs. If you don't necessarily have a great English background, we have students take English for academic purposes. We have a weekly newsletter that my associate director, Andrew Lehman, will send out with job opportunities and opportunities across campus. We have a data science association. This is a student-led organization that hosts datathons, alumni talks, social events, student mentors, and it's a really great program for students to get involved. As I said, you're here for a short period of time. We encourage you to get involved right away because what happens is that allows you to start building your network for going on. Uh, we want to public publicize and let people know about data science meetups, especially those hosted by data professionals in the DC area. These are great things for you to go out and network, find our alumni, talk to people, get involved within it. We have the GTAP, the Graduate Teaching Assistant Program. So once you come on campus, you can become what's called a GIA, which is somebody who can help grade and help with a class. And this has trained you how to do that. We also run what's called the Data Science Help Desk. We have an undergraduate program as well, and we hire graduate students to help, things like setting up computer environments and tutoring and so forth. So where do our students do internships? Um, a lot of our things are focused on the DMV, and that's DC, Maryland, and Virginia area, and other places within the United States. Here's just a list of places people have been everywhere from IBM, Capital One, MITRE, Amazon, FCC, World Bank, NIH, and so forth. Um, and then jobs. A lot of people here are, they're interested in data science because they want to go out and get a job. Um, there's large, small tech companies, consulting, government agencies, international agencies, and more. This is just a list of where some of our recent graduates have gone. Everywhere from Booz Allen Hamilton to Microsoft to World Bank to Dell to National League of Cities, Department of Homeland Security, IMF, U.S. Postal Service, all sorts of positions that students have gotten jobs at in the recent past. So one of the big questions we get in this information session is what do we look for in applications? As you can imagine, we're going through applications as we speak. Um, and we're looking for strong academic profiles and or extensive industry experience. Some of the students that come into our program have graduated a few years ago and they've gone out and learned data science, let's say, as part of a on-the-job training, and they're coming back to get a more formal education. Other students, are just graduating from college and they're uh, coming over to the US to, explore, find a job and move on from there. We also look at evidence of proficiency in math. If you have multivariable calculus, that's great. Computer programming, ideally strong in at least one programming language. Almost all of our classes are taught in Python. We are a Python-based graduate program. There's only one class in R, the rest are in Python. A background in statistics, is also helpful. We also accept students from other backgrounds, such as the social sciences. We do understand that some students, got their degree in the social sciences and want to change to data science or apply data science to whatever they learned in their undergrad. And this is something we also will accept going forward. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, is data science in the Columbian College the right best fit for you? We have several other MS programs across the university that also deal with data science. We have business analytics in the business school, data analytics in the engineering school, biostatistics in the School of Public Health, and the Master of Statistics in Arts and Sciences. And like I said, we are the more general data science program. And so if you want to take a class or two in these other programs, generally you can, as long as you get permission from the instructor to be able to do that, and you can have it count as some of your elective courses. Students from these programs come and take our classes as well. And so this is kind of the opportunity to be able to do that. So application deadlines, for this year, fall of 2025, for this upcoming year, the February 1st deadline has passed. But we're still open to applications through April 1st of this year. If you're interested in coming in spring 2026, the deadline is October 1st. If you're interested in current tuition rates and fees, that is the link for which to go to. And then what all the students ask when they apply is, what is their access to funding? Uh, you're automatically, if you click the little box saying I'm interested in funding, then we'll automatically, when we're reviewing your application, look into funding for you. There's Dean's Awards, which is partial tuition award ranging from $5,000 to $20,000 in tuition. It's typically in the first year. If you are from outside the US and you're from Bangladesh, Brazil, Colombia, Ghana, India, Indonesia, Kazakhstan, Mexico, Nepal, Nigeria, Pakistan, Peru, Turkey, or Vietnam, and you are studying on an F1 visa and citizen of one of those countries, you can receive what's called a Global Leaders Award. So this is for international graduate funding and qualified students. It's up to $10,000 per academic year. And you have to be admitted to one of the master's programs in the Columbian College, which the data science program is part of this. And so we know when you apply, part of the information you give us is what country you're coming from. If you're from one of these countries and you click on the box that says, hey, I'm interested in funding, then you automatically get checked, and we automatically will look for, do we have a Global Leaders Award for you to be given to you? And if so, then when we accept you and you get accepted into the program, they'll give you this information as well. Other programs is the Minority Serving Institution Award, and if you went to a minority serving institution during your undergraduate, then we'll give funding assistance to all those students that went there. If you get a bachelor's degree from an approved minority serving institution, you get a fee waiver and a tuition award approximately 40% for the entire program. So if you have questions on the Global Leaders Award, the Minority Serving Institution Award, the Dean's Award, and all of those funding, those questions go to the CCAS, askccas@gw.edu email. That's where those emails go. So if you have questions about that and also the application process, please reach out to that email address, askccas@gw.edu. And so if you have questions about the data science program, please look at our website, uh, datasci.columbian.gw.edu. If you have questions that are about the actual program itself, then reach out to me at datsdirector@gw.edu or my associate director, Andrew Lehman at alayman@gw.edu. And if you have the general administrative applications questions, like I said, the askccas@gw.edu is the email address to ask. So if you have questions about like, where do I send this form to, what do I need to get the whole package going, send it to that email, the Ask CCAS. What happens is when you apply for the program, it goes through the people that answer the Ask CCAS@gw.edu email. They will put your application together and then they send it over to me and the people that work with me to make decisions on your application. And that's how the application process works. Okay. And now I'm going to thank you very much.